Hello dear friends. Here we are, with a new episode of our travel series. This time, we are visiting the beautiful capital city of Hungary, Budapest. Buda and Pest are two separate districts on the either side of the river Danube. Straddling a placid stretch of the Danube River, Budapest's UNESCO-listed historic center thrums with rich culture and bohemian flair. Explore centuries of history at St. Stephens Basilica, Andrassy Avenue, and Buda Castle by day, and join the revelers who pack the city's ruined pubs until sunrise. To experience the city like a local, slip into the water at one of Budapest's many thermal baths, which range from Ottoman-era bathhouses to Art Nouveau palaces with dozens of pools. And dining is a highlight of any trip to the city, from sampling aromatic paprika and rich pastries at covered markets to hunting for the perfect goulash to tasting Hungarian wines. Now, we will visit the most beautiful tourist attractions one by one. Budapest Danube River. Flowing through the heart of Budapest, the Danube River is the lifeline of the Hungarian capital, as well as its geographic center, separating the hilly Buda district on the west bank from the bustling Pest on the east bank. The striking waterfront is also part of Budapest's UNESCO World Heritage listed treasures, home to landmarks such as the Széchenyi Chain Bridge, the Liberty Bridge, Buda Castle Hill, Matthias Church, the Hungarian Parliament Building, and Margaret Island. Buda Castle. The grandiose pile of the Királyi Palota, the royal palace, is the phoenix of Budapest. It's been burnt to the ground and rebuilt countless times, and was almost gone in World War II. But these days, looking at the magnificent stone edifice and haughty dome, it's hard to believe it was ever in jeopardy. Three of Budapest's premier museums are housed in the Royal Palace. The Hungarian National Gallery has rooms of paintings by Hungarian artists ranging from medieval times through to the 20th century. The Budapest History Museum is famed for its Gothic rooms and statues, unearthed in the 1960s during a renovation of the castle. The National Library holds a collection of all Hungarian works. The gardens offer sweeping views down Castle Hill, and various statues. Follow the groups of tourists to the Matthias Well, a romantic extravaganza of a fountain, with the figure of the young King Matthias as a hunter with his stag, and his beautiful beloved with her doe. Matthias Church. Matthias Church, with the bright color of its tiled roof and its fantastic neo-Gothic ornamentation, is one of the standout attractions of Castle Hill. Most of it dates from the late 19th century, but parts of the church are much older than that. It's named the Matthias Church because King Matthias I married Beatrice of Naples here in 1474. On the exterior of the church, check out the unusual diamond patterned tiles of the roof and the Matthias Tower, which bears the king's crest animal, a raven with a gold ring in its beak. Also look out for the medieval columns on the bottom of the Bela Tower, with their studious monks and devilish animals. Inside the church you'll find rich frescoes and a legendary Madonna statue. This virgin is said to have saved the castle from Turkish invasion. House of Parliament. The Hungarian House of Parliament, or Székház, is one of the world's most photogenic government buildings. Perched on the banks of the Danube River, the mainly neo-Gothic structure features 691 rooms, a handful of which are open to the public, including the domed hall, where the crown of Saint Stephen is on display. Chain Bridge. Budapest's Chain Bridge was the city's first, and is still its most famous bridge. It is built across the Danube, connecting Baroque Buda on the western river bank with the wide boulevards of Pest on the east. Opened in 1849, the bridge is 375 meters long and 16 meters wide. It is made of stone slabs, and suspended in place by two massive linked iron chains. The stone lions guarding both ends of the chain bridge were carved by Janos Marshalko and added in 1852. From the Buda side of the chain bridge a road tunnel leads northwards underneath Castle Hill, as the bridge united the east and west sides of the city. St. Stephens Basilica. This beautiful neoclassical cathedral is the biggest church in Budapest and sits on the imposing square of Szent István. Its serene facade is decorated with statues of the 12 apostles and has twin clock towers, a vast cupola and an imposing colonnaded doorway, leading onto a barn-like interior illuminated through jewel-like stained glass windows. Among the carved wooden pews, marble statuary, frescoed ceilings and gilded ornamentation, the opulent basilica's most holy relic is found in the small dark chapel to the left of the elaborate main altar. The mummified and bejeweled hand of Saint Stephen, who was both first king and patron saint of Hungary back in the 9th century, lies preserved in a delicate glass cabinet. Gellert Hill. Gellert Hill is one of Budapest's most romantic nights out. Just grab a bottle of the city's famous red wine, a couple of glasses, and you're beloved. It might be a bit of a trek up there, but the view of twinkling lights will amply reward you. The views you'll see over the Danube are best seen from the citadel, built by the Austrians after their victory over the Hungarians in the 19th century. Heroes Square. At the entrance to Budapest's city park, Heroes Square, or Hősök tere, features an impressive semicircular sweep of columns and statues and a cenotaph honoring the fallen of the 1956 uprising. On either side of the square are the Museum of Fine Art and the exhibition hall, which now shows contemporary art. At the peak of the semicircle is a statue of the angel Gabriel, bestowing the Hungarian crown on Saint Stephen. Lower down is a rugged band of chieftains on horses with antler bridles. This is Arpad and other leaders from an early Magyar civilization. Margaret Island. Margaret Island is a magical little piece of heaven, poised between Buda and Pest. It's small, only 2.5 kilometers (1.4 miles) long, but you'd be surprised how much the island manages to pack in and still feel like an oasis. Margaret Island was once 3 islands. They were put together to stem the flow of the Danube in the 19th century. There's still plenty of lolling about, and pleasure seeking to be done on the island today. It has a pool and lido, a thermal spa, concerts and a Japanese garden to help you relax. Castle Hill. Castle Hill, Várhegyi, is the medieval heart of Budapest, and the centerpiece of the Buda neighborhood. The district is home to the city's big-hitter attractions, including the royal fortress of Buda Castle, Matthias Church, and the Fisherman's Bastion. Stroll through Old Town's cobblestone streets and you'll find a wealth of historical sites, as well as spectacular views of the Danube River and adjacent Pest neighborhood. I hope you must have liked this video. Please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to touch the bell icon for new video notifications. Goodbye.